Hola a todos, bienvenidos a otro episodio de nuestro podcast de Feel Good Insurance. Estamos aquí, tengo a dos integrantes que se han incorporado a la agencia recientemente. Les voy a dejar que ellos se introduzcan y les dejen saber un poquito de lo que hacemos, de lo que hacen y cómo llegaron aquí.
Hello. My name is Efra, and I work here. That's basically who I am, and
You gotta talk louder.
that's who I am, and that's where I am right now, working here with these lovely people, and I get to help people that come in or seek any kind of protection or coverage of any kind of sort, or having certain services needed to be done for the DMV, which is where I kind of manage most of that. I do and run DMV services here, which is pretty tiring, but it's nice. I get to help people have their stuff, and most importantly, um, it gets to relieve most of their busy schedule if they have one, so that they can have more time for themselves.
Okay. Y por el otro lado tenemos a
Julyan Andrade, and I'm 16, turning 17 this year. And yeah, I go to school. I'm a junior, but yes,
you work here part-time.
I work here part time. I could only be here for a little bit because I work or I go to school, and on my free time I come here, go with family, and yeah.
So ellos son nuestros nuevos integrantes. They're going to be helping in the office. Eventually, they will be becoming agents and helping in the office a little bit more. Efra is going for his life insurance license first, which is hard. And then eventually, when Julyan turns 18, he'll be also doing his PNC licensing. Now, I do have some questions for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What got you guys interested on working here?
Okay, what got me interested in working here is, they have they could work with my schedule, and then I already know everybody here, so I don't need to like meet new people, or I do to help them, but I already know like my mom, I already know Chris, and then Efra too, I get to know him too. So yeah, and they could work with my schedule, and they don't try to like over work me. Yes, like until the night.
And how about you, Efra?
It's already a pathway that I am familiar with. Piggybacking on what he said, the people that I already have relationship with is easier to manage and grow on based off that. It's definitely exploring new frontiers, I suppose, if that's the right word. New land or new experience or new place that you wouldn't be. No one would easily like show you that like this would be the certain kind of thing that you would be taking this path on. And it's certainly new, and in that kind of way, it's a lot to grasp and a lot to have to pay attention for. It's very important.
Okay. And now, can you tell everyone a little bit of what your role is in the office?
Okay, so I help with the calls. I take the calls. I call people, message them about their upcoming policy if it hasn't gotten paid, and then I message them, letting them know, hey, it's pending cancellation. So, and then it will just help them out with getting no lapses with the DMV, and I hope people like get their plates,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
did you, before working in the office and just coming in and dropping off every once in a while, did you think it was gonna be like it is?
No, I thought, I mean,
You had a different perspective of it.
yeah, I did. It was, I mean, it's a big, like, working at an office, a big title, but it's not, it wasn't what I expected. It was, a lot easier, I would say. You know, I thought it would be, like, pretty difficult, but yes.
Mostly because obviously you're in school.
Yeah.
You know a little bit about using a computer, writing emails, browsing on the website.
Yes.
So there's those things are a little bit of the features that we use. Now, did you
Yes.
have any insurance knowledge?
No, before this, no, because I mean, I'm still young, so I never really had to look into that, like
Right.
get my own insurance. But yeah, this has informed me a lot.
Right. Now, did you think I was exaggerating every time I came to you and
Yeah, for sure.
and talk about like my daily day?
Yeah, she like always says that she's stressed and she's like, oh, it's too
All these things
much,
I
and
gotta do.
yeah, but nah, it's not that bad.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. How about you, Efra? What is your role here in the office?
I organize clients' logs about their information. Same thing that he does for the people's pending cancellations, underwriting, renewals, organizing most of what they have on their policy status, whether it's their last payments made or comparisons and notes for us so that we can reference on whenever we reach out to them for quoting or for more over on that. And I, as I mentioned, run the DMV services, which for here in Reno and sometimes for Carson, which isn't too crazy, but it's okay. It's just the waking up part that, well, not even then. It's just having caution when you're driving back. I feel like it's the worst time driving back because everyone's up and the sun's out and it's just a battle on the road, basically. Having to make sure that people are driving where they're supposed to be driving and not messing up or swerving in and out when it's windy or the weather.
Right. Now, before starting to work here, did you had any knowledge that it was going to be like this? Did you expect it to be like this?
No.
When your dad told you, come work with us, what did you expect?
I don't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be busy.
Uh-huh.
Some path I was definitely going to be unfamiliar with.
Did you think it was going to be a lot to take in?
Yeah, which was, yeah.
Yeah, so which was right.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting the hang of it, obviously.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, it got you into it to the point where you wanted to get your life license. What's one thing that got you to want to get your life license before your PNC?
I figured that it would be step 1 and step 2, but applying oneself is very crucial when having to put your mindset and everything into achieving whatever goal you are looking to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been struggling a lot with that, which is another reason why I've been on some conflict with the test. But as soon as I get that, then I'll look back on myself and say, hey, it's not too bad. It was just a test.
Right.
And the worst that it could really make me get upset about is that it just had me do some memory on some very important things for people with consequences and much more at stake. It's not just words. These are people's lives and monies that they had built their lives for. People before them, parents, grandparents, or anyone who really risked everything to get over here.
Right.
Or anything else.
Now, what do you expect to get from like your work in the office?
More knowledge, more experience, more gratitude, I suppose, with helping people. So I could look up on the fact that I really did change something if I really didn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Julie?
I expect
to here.
to gain more knowledge. Obviously, it's a lot of things to take in, and more experience for sure. Cause, I mean, it'll look good on my resume. It'll look good, that I work in the office at a young age. So, yeah, that's what I expect to gain from this.
Were you expecting to have your first job like at a fast food restaurant?
Yeah, I was expecting to work there, but my mom offered me this. So,
But my mom didn't let me.
but my mom offered me this, and I mean, at first I thought it was a little,
Not for you.
beyond me, and but she started convincing me, and I mean, I already know everybody here, so yeah.
You made it easy.
Yeah.
The transaction. So where do you see yourself in 3 years? So in 3 years you'll be about 19.
In 3 years, hopefully in college, studying for, I'm not sure yet, but hopefully studying for something, gaining more experience, and yeah.
Are you looking forward to getting your license? Your PNC
Yes, for
license?
sure. And then once I turn 18, I could obviously do more here.
Mm-hmm.
I could start going to the DMV, I could do more stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's why I
Okay.
expect myself to be in 3
How
years.
about you, Efra? Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
I suppose more stable. The more I am, more of a footstep, not tripping over on whatever I am missing up on.
Mm-hmm.
Have more things that are more aligned, more organized for me.
Not having your dad on your back all the time. Screaming at you.
Nah.
Oh.
More that I can at least have some grasp of what he knows, or if not, the whole mantle, maybe. I feel like that's a little too early, but it doesn't mean that it won't be too far.
Right. Now, what do you do on your free time when you're not in the office?
Well, aside from setting with the life license, I try to spend more time with the pets in my family when it comes to helping around with the house or taking the dog out for walks. I've been doing that a little bit more. And I know it's not crazy to say, but when you get to walk, you only get to walk for as long as you get to walk for until you need more support. And eventually, you won't get to walk at all. You'll be bedridden.
Right.
And take advantage of the time you have.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Julyan? What do you do for your free time? Besides school.
Besides school, I mean, I spend time with family. I'm always having to do homework. Always, teachers give me a lot of homework. Well, they don't give you homework, but sometimes the work in class, I like to hang out with my little brother. He's always wanting to go outside or play video games.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just relax, because, I'm always tired and
But what are you tired of?
school. I'm tired of school and work.
And work?
Yeah.
Is it like the people?
Huh?
Is it like the people?
No,
Yeah.
not the people, just, I don't know. I'm always tired, bro.
So this is my interview with the kids, obviously. Tengo mi socio que quiere también entrar y poner sus 2 cents a entrevistarlos. A little jelly.
Oh.
Entonces, I'm going to go ahead and have him take over, interview the kids, have fun with them because, at this point, they're really nervous. Because they're here. And they're
she didn't tell me till 10 minutes ago, so.
This isn't true. I was
So,
there.
we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So, I'm going to go ahead and have Chris take over it. It was very nice to have you guys.
Yes,
And we're
thank
going to
you.
have a little bit more of them eventually through the podcast. So, hasta luego.
What's going on, everybody? Cut. What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Julyan and Efrain. I am excited because. The heck? What is happening? Oh my
On the fly
lord.
questions, sir. On
On
the
the
fly
fly.
questions.
Anyway, hi, my name is Chris. I'm here with Julyan and Efrain. We're here on the second part of this podcast. I had the idea, and then my partner said that I was jealous. See, what happened was, we wanted to have fun.
It's just
Can't-
a sudden
you can't-
change of plans.
Yeah, we can't feel so uptight, man. That's okay. No, so you were mentioning that you were just told that the podcast you were gonna be part of,
Mhm.
it was like in 10 minutes.
Yes, like
Did that make you
10
nervous?
minutes. Yes, for sure. Cause I mean, I didn't. I mean, expect to be coming here and then doing this.
Yeah,
Same.
but imagine you're just like talking. You're like, hey man, I'm gonna have a conversation about like my life.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever now. Cause
Imagine the views,
yeah.
the people, the
Aw.
girls.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If your mom lets you have a girlfriend.
My mom's gonna block them off of you, bro.
Oh no. Is your mama jealous, mom?
I don't know. I can't say too much about that.
Hey man, it's
She's giving me the death stare right now.
Is it?
Nah, it's fine.
She's like, listen, you can't have a girlfriend. What?
I mean, she tells me that all the time, bro.
What? Really?
Nah, when I was little, she would say that, and she was like, when you get a girlfriend, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pay for none of your things when you get a girlfriend.
Well, because if you have a girlfriend, that means that
You gotta
you're a
provide.
man.
Yeah,
you gotta provide.
Yeah, obviously.
But
yeah,
now you have a job, so
Yeah,
does
I
that
mean,
you can.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta ask her.
What? It's still her mind. She said, oh, well, I mean, it's coming out of the agency, so technically it's my money, so I'm paying him, so technically he's still
Technically, it's still my money. So.
How about you, boy? Well, this is Efra, and I call him boy just out of love, you know. Also, if you're a God of War fan,
boy.
I'm just saying boy. What about you, boy? What about you, Efra? You got a girlfriend
Nope.
that I know of,
Nope.
that I should know about?
Ooh.
You ain't gonna lie, friend.
Ain't no lie. I don't got
Well-
time for that. I gotta help you guys out. That's more important.
Thank you. We
Priorities on top
appreciate
of
it.
that.
You know, everything that
Yes.
you do here, it's very, very appreciative because we know it's not easy for you to get up and go to the DMV sometimes at 5 in the morning. We had somebody that went twice on the DMV. We won't say any names, but we're going to look.
Couldn't tell you, man.
We won't say any names, but it rhymes with Pacey. I said it rhymes with.
Wow.
Well, what has been the biggest thing that you, Efrain, have learned being here for the last 8 months?
In Carson, never have the heater on while it's cold.
What?
Because the cold is nice and the heater is just right. And so then you fall asleep and you miss your time.
And
You get
miss your
sleepy?
appointment time.
I missed it 2 times because of that. Well, the first time was, no, yeah, 2 times because of that. Same reason. I had to wait a little bit, but it wasn't too crazy. It was just time that was spent. If I had stayed on top of it and had like alarm set, which I fell asleep through, more louder,
So,
then I would have been able to have them completed on time.
yeah, and you go to the DMV in Carson. Why? Like, what is the reason that you go to the DMV in Carson?
They,
Like, besides me, be like, because you told me to go.
I suppose it's like you could just walk in, and because we don't need to put any appointments, we can go as many times as we can. But it's the amount of people that you have to beat. If there's anyone that's doing the same kind of thing for our DMV services,
But it's not just that; it's the more difficult DMV services that I sent you over there for.
not well, yeah, and also in case we have more
overflow.
that for Reno, and when we have that and we have more left over, it just makes sense to complete them all on the first day or in the day, on
How
a day's work.
How important is it for you to have them right when you go there instead of being like, "Oh, Dad."
It's crucial because they reject any little like mistake, but it's just them being careful. You know, they don't want to mistake an I for an E or an O for something else, or like a B or a D or a P, or goodness gracious, it just gets to a point where you just need to fact check every little box and make sure all the documents are correct. So
Yeah.
you won't have to go again for the same thing. It just doesn't make sense. It's just efficient enough to have the DMVs done when you go there.
Right.
And if there is a legitimate reason, then it's just a legitimate reason. But if it's anything to do with just a simple editorial mistake, then it's
We'll make
just
sure we get it corrected.
Then that, and it should have just been looked over just before, just in case, like fact checked.
Right now, I know, Julian, you don't do DMV services. You're
Mhm.
eventually gonna learn them,
Mhm.
But how crucial is it when people come in and they're like, "Where's my plates?"
Oh, I mean, it's
They freak out.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, 'cause it's really important to them, they need their plates and they don't like waiting, or
No
oh,
one likes to
we
wait.
couldn't do it today. We got to do it another day.
Right. But
So-
how fast do we usually get them done?
I mean, usually it's pretty fast, like 1 or 2 days, because, I mean, we're always on top of it. So, I mean, and everywhere else, I mean, we're faster, so.
Yeah. He's not boasting. He's fact
I
fact
mean,
giving.
we are,
He's giving
yeah.
facts.
Getting
Do they
them
bug?
faster.
Are they like bugging when they don't have their thing immediately? When we tell them
Sometimes,
that
but most of the time they're understanding. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sometimes
This
it's just
like we just tell them what happened, and they'll be like, okay, and then maybe like the next day after they'll be done. So
what happens if it's like in a row? Like no DMVs
know?
in a row, and it's like on the third day that they finally get.
oh,
it.
like
That
the
they
same
tell-
person, but they come
Yeah,
in like
because
oh.
there's like the same issue
the
or whatever
same-
kind of issue. And
I don't know.
they
That's
prolong
never
it.
happened to me. I mean, we always
It's been
that happened to you guys.
a few
Yeah, it
times.
just depends on what the DMV is asking,
Yeah.
or sometimes it's just
Some forms,
Yeah.
some
yeah.
specifics.
Or we make sure that we gotta let the customer know, and get it
Yeah.
corrected so that they can.
For
So
sure.
now let me ask you the same thing that I asked Efra, is you've been here for about a month now, right?
Mhm.
Not a crazy amount of time. He's been here for like 8 months.
Yes, for sure.
What would you say that the biggest thing that you've learned so far has been?
I mean, just how insurance works, and that they they're picky about everything, like your age. I mean, if you're like where you live, and just stuff that you wouldn't think about. And
Risks too.
Yeah,
risks,
for sure.
Boxes
Like
and all
what kind of car you have,
that. All
and
that.
that matters to them so much. I don't know why.
Your age,
Yeah, your age, for
tickets,
sure.
if you have tickets or
Yeah.
claims.
For sure.
Those are part of insurance things as to why
Mhm.
it's important to make sure that we're gathering all the information before we can actually get a quote to them, or offer them a certain price. There's no discounts or promotions or things like that. Like some people are like, "Hey, do this for me. Like, what's the lowest?"
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. No. Like, we don't set the prices. The insurance companies do, based on statistics of accidents, claims, vehicles,
Yeah.
age, things like that. Marital status is a factor
Yeah,
as well.
too.
The
Yeah.
guidelines.
Mhm.
So, what has been the toughest thing that you had to overcome while being
While
here
being
right
here?
now? In the last month, besides the Spanish.
I mean the toughest thing to overcome is like well, right now I'm like not 18 yet. I'm not
Okay.
over 18, so I can't do that much. So when people come in asking for this and that, I can't really help them with it yet. So yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
and they're like waiting, and
Right.
Yeah.
So you can help them with like phone calls, like when they
Yeah.
ask or they want to make a payment, things
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah, and I still got a lot of learning to do for sure, cause still a lot, cause people come in and ask about all types of stuff,
Yeah. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
not even relevant to insurance.
Yes, for
It's
sure.
like
And I'm
something-
like, wait, is this about insurance or not? And then I just have to revise with you guys, like,
Check in.
reassure me, like,
Yeah. How about you? Like, what is it? What was the toughest thing that you had to overcome besides the Spanish?
More driving, but that's nothing crazy. Driving is something that you eventually do when you grow older, if you have the luxury and privilege of having that.
Let me ask you this, because this happened to you.
Hmm.
You had an accident back in October of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How important was it for you to have that correct coverage, or to be able to be like, hey, I can get this taken care of because I'm covered, or because of this? Like, how did that accident affect you personally? Besides like fixing the car, because that's a material stuff, right? How did it affect you personally?
It's expensive on my insurance because of the risk. Because of the car crash, it made my insurance go up. So always remember to be careful and cautious when you have insurance and when you are driving, because one mistake can make your fixed premium or fixed amount that you have to owe much more expensive because of not braking, or when someone is going way too quickly and you have no time to react. That too, because and also a camera.
There.
Make sure you have proof of the entire
Did you have a
collision.
dash cam?
I did not.
No. Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would definitely determine, who was at fault. You see so many times, so many accidents, and people don't
Yes.
have any proof of it. So the officers go based on what
What
they
they say
think
and
happened.
yeah,
right?
it's like their word against your word and
Right.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah, it's so
common
much.
sense and the
Yeah.
logic of the entire thing. They're like, well, this and then this, and then
Mhm.
you're telling me this, and then
right.
there's like usually.
And then they're like, well, the stop sign is here, the speed limit is that. See, what could have happened is this, but in
Yeah.
reality, that's not really what happened, right?
yeah,
But unless you have proof
like
that that's
clear
exactly what happened,
rather than a warrant.
Yeah.
yeah, rather than a what if,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So it's important that if you're driving, have a dash cam. Dude, they sell
Yes,
them for
for
like
sure.
$40.
Mhm.
Get yourself a dash cam. I
Mhm.
have one in my vehicle. Each one of my kids now has one. It just so happens that at the moment it wasn't installed, but it's very important that you have one,
Mhm.
right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So now, Julian, again, going back to the same thing, right? Like you had to overcome certain things. When people ask you questions over the phone and you don't know, what is
Yes.
like the first thing to do?
Turn around and look at them.
I mean, the first thing I do, I mean, ask for help. If they're with the customer, I just put them on hold. Be like, give me a quick minute, and I'll be right back with you. And just ask one of these, the owners,
Licensed
Chris
agents.
yes, that they know more of insurance than me. So yeah.
Yeah. It's always good to actually ask questions, right? No matter
Mhm.
what. And that
Yeah.
goes to the same, thing when you're getting a quote,
Mhm.
when you're doing a DMV service, when you're getting a notary done, when you are getting a life policy done. It's always important to ask questions. What does it cover? What do I need? Right?
Mhm.
That's the important part of it. So now, what has been the biggest fun you've had in the office? If there has been. Because it could be that you're like, man, I hate it here.
The biggest what?
Fun.
Like the fun,
The
the
fun?
funnest part about working here.
The funniest thing about working here, I would say, I get to see my mom like every day. I get to see Chris and Efren. I get to talk with them when there's like nobody here. So, and then all the people here are greeting, so they're all nice and welcoming. So, yeah.
When they come here, they don't know what to expect, so they're
Yeah.
very new. Yeah,
For sure.
guess
Yeah.
like
So the most important thing is to give them a good feeling, right?
hence the name.
Oh,
What is our name? Like that's part of how we want our clients to feel, right?
Good
for sure.
after the insurance.
Why are you winking?
This is how you're speaking. We want to feel good. And we want our clients to feel good. We're like, oh my goodness. Would always want, anyone that comes in here to have a good feeling.
Right,
Look at that.
exactly.
yes.
Because ultimately, it's not just the feeling that we want to leave them, but that the care that we show to them.
For sure.
That we actually value their time for coming in, for even just saying hello, something like that, right?
Accomplishing whatever they asked us to do.
And
Coming out to help.
and feel heard. Like
Yes.
people, the most important voice or the most important sound that people like is their
Didn't.
own voice.
Mhm.
So when people talk, they want to just be heard. You know what I mean?
For sure. And someone listening to them and stuff.
Right. Exactly. So that's the most important thing. It's been fun, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
Being part of this team. Casey, she appreciates it. I'm glad that you decided to join us. It might not be full time yet,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, it does help everybody out. It helps you
Mhm.
out.
Yeah.
Like your mom says, she's paying you.
Yeah.
She has some control in there.
So.
And then same thing with Efra, right?
Yes.
I'm paying him, but besides that, it's the help that you guys provide and the help that we
Mhm.
provide back to you. So
Yes.
we appreciate having the both of you here and part of the team. Efra, I tell you all the time, I care about you. I love that you're part of this team and that you help me out. Going to the DMV is a huge part of it, and I really truly appreciate it. Same thing with you, Julian. And between the both of you, I think we can have a great team here in Field Insurance.
Yes. For sure.
Right on, guys. Well, this has been the podcast of March. What is it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It doesn't matter. You know, it's the second podcast of the year, and I'm really appreciative of my partner, mi compañera de este negocio. I appreciate everybody. Así que no hagan Barbie.
Oh my God.
Appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your day. Take care, everybody.
Take care.